Hello everyone and welcome back to Eat Sleep Brief. Today we're going to be covering a little bit of a different topic. It's a little bit about dosing, actually a lot of it about dosing, and kind of what I use this product here in specific. So today we're going to be talking about the Polyplab 1. For you guys out there, you may have heard of this product, especially you New Year reefers out there or people that just like to keep stuff simple. I know a lot of you, when you are getting in the hobby, you hear about dosing. Specifically, if you want to stock corals in your tank, you kind of have to dose. You can get away with water changes, but that can get pretty old very, very soon. So you guys are saying, you know, the next level, what other type of dosing can I do? There's a few different parts of dosing. There's what we call two-part dosing. Two-part dosing is just you getting alkalinity, calcium, and magnesium all individually and dosing it either manually or through a doser. The other option is Kalkwasser. Kalkwasser, it can be fairly easy, but at the same time, it can crash your tank in literally a few hours if you're not careful with it. So Kalkwasser it's good and it works, but you got to be very careful with the risk that it has. It also affects your pH, so on and so forth. So that works well. But another product I came across is this Polyplab 1. And again, Kalkwasser only takes care of calcium and alkalinity. You have to kind of do magnesium either manually or through a water change. As far as I'm concerned, I've yet to see a product out on the market that does all three of them for you till I came across this Polyplab 1. So Polyplab, for you guys that aren't aware, Polyplab is a very well-known company here in our industry. They're very well known for their reefroids. For you guys all that wonder how my corals are so big, so colorful, so happy, it's all thanks to Polyplab reefroids. So that's a food in itself. Obviously, we're not going to cover that in this video. We'll save that for another time. But they make a lot of great products. You probably saw a previous one of my videos. I'm using their coral dip. I absolutely love it. Ever since I've started using their dip, their coral dip, I noticed my corals actually open up a lot sooner than when I was previously using. So I can only rave about that specific product. So today, again, we are going to be covering the Polyplab 1. So again, this product here does cover calcium, alkalinity, and magnesium all in one little bottle. I have been searching out there, you know, what product is there to really simplify my life. This tank you guys see here in the back has literally been running on this Polyplab 1 since day one. So I've had quite a few months of experience with it. I can tell you with certainty it does grow coral, it does keep them happy. Most importantly, it helps us keep a thriving reef here, as you guys can see here in the background. So this product here, when you originally purchase this, you're gonna probably pick it up at the store. You're gonna say, what the heck, what am I buying? There's nothing in here. Well, when they ship it to you, they ship it with just powder. I think the powder's filled till about here. I'm not sure exactly where. But what you have to do to make this product usable is you have to mix RODI water into the powder. So the way you kind of go about that, you can obviously go right off the instructions here to mix it, but I'm gonna tell you guys my quick way. What I did, I filled it with RODI water till about here. I capped it, and then you want to shake it. You want to shake it for probably a good 1-2 minutes. I probably did like 3 minutes. I just sat down and watched TV and just was shaking it to make sure it all mixes well in the or with the RODI. Once you've had it pretty well mixed, what you want to do is kind of fill it all the way up to the neck right after that, and that's where it's going to be. After that, you can store it away. It doesn't need to be in a refrigerator, none of that. You can store it away and it's ready to be used. The only thing is, anytime before you're going to use it, you want to mix it for about, I would say about 10 seconds, mix it very well, and then you want to dose it. So if you go, I'm going to give you guys my experience on dosing and what I recommend, but I'm going to quickly break it down. So if you do look at the dosing directions right here, let me make sure the camera can focus. So basic daily dose per 50 gallons of total system volume. So right off the bat, you guys may be saying, well, how in the heck can you break this down if I have a smaller tank like I do have here in the background? So this tank I do have here is a 13.5 gallon, only has about 11 gallons of water. I'll tell you guys here shortly what I'm dosing this tank, and you can kind of do the math from there. So based off the instructions here that Polyplab gives us for dosing, we want to do basic daily dosing per 50 gallons here. For a new tank, you want to do 1 capful. For a softy tank, you want to do 1 capful. For mixed reef, 3 capfuls. And for heavy SPS, you want to do 4 capfuls. Anytime you guys are dosing, guys, if you go based off Polyplab's recommendation, it'll have your tank running at I believe it's just shy of an 8.0 DKH. I think calcium, it's pretty much everything at sea level. So I'll be sure right now here on the bottom to put the exact parameters that this product will maintain your tank, assuming you run here the recommended dosage. But what I've found out running this specific product is using one of these guys, these measuring cups. So here it gives me I think from 5 to 50 milliliters on this little portion of the cup, and you can get any kind of cup. You can see I even have it labeled 1 here. So what this does on this side, it breaks it down 1 mil, 2 mil, 3 mil, 4 mil. So pretty much I found out that 1 cap full of this is equal to 5 milliliters. So all I did from that point on is break it down. Obviously my tank here is an 11 gallon. So on this tank, to run stable parameters, I've noticed that every day I need to be dosing 1 milliliter. So 1 milliliter, either you can do it here on a syringe, however you want to measure it, you know, go about that. But I've been noticing on my specific tank here, I can maintain a DKH of 8.0. Excuse me, a calcium, I believe I was at 410 or 420, magnesium at 1390, just shy of 1400. So the tank here is doing very well. It's been very happy doing that. I have actually thought about hooking this up to a doser. It's not recommended, not by me, but not by Polyplab. The reason why, because every time you use it, you must shake it. So unless you have a doser that can stir it before it doses it, well, by all means, you're allowed to dose it. But there's quite a few tanks out there that are running with this Polyplab stuff. You can see a very, very good friend of mine. Her name is Nano Karen. She's actually been running this tank you guys are seeing here in front of you, only dosing Polyplab 1. So you guys are probably blown away at this tank. It's, as you can see, it's amazing. And yeah, she's been running this tank 100% on Polyplab 1. Karen's been a good personal friend of mine for a while. But yeah, she's been having great success. She also does use reefroids in this tank. But yeah, it just goes to show you really how far this Polyplab 1 can go. Even for you guys out there that are a little bit more experienced, you want to maybe make dosing a little bit easier. It's great to know that there is a brand out there that'll take care of kind of all your needs as far as your base elements for calcium, alkalinity, and magnesium, all in literally a little bottle. So I think we're gonna wrap the video up here, guys. Really hope you guys enjoyed today's video covering this Polyplab 1. Especially you newer guys to intermediate guys, I really highly recommend you guys check this out. Even you more experienced reefers, if you're just tired of always dosing different elements and having to mess with it, this is a great route. I did notice that if you do run the Polyplab recommended dosage for your tank, you kind of don't overdose it because it runs it at pretty much what parameters of the CR. So it's pretty difficult to overdose. I'm not saying you cannot overdose, but it gets pretty difficult. So we're gonna wrap the video up right here, guys. I'm gonna have a link to this product down in the description below. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down below. And yeah, guys, be sure to head over to Polyplab, not only to check out this product, but the rest of their wonderful lineup they do have on their website. Your LFS probably also carries it, or any online retailer that you like to shop at. So we're gonna leave the video right here, guys. Really hope you guys enjoyed it. And always, thanks for watching. Happy reefing.